All right, happy white elephant. We're going to roll with the white elephant. Actually, first we'll do the tops now. It is quiet. Tell me something interesting, Tommy. We're gonna do the tops now. I don't know if this is the greatest time. We're gonna do the white elephant, which is the big one, and then actually the finest and chrome break ain't too shabby either. So this is card number 492, and I believe we have Chi-Chi's and El Guapo Grande and myself in this one, and I just started opening it and I realized. Cal Raleigh, tops now, card number 492. That's a big jewel case. Come on. I think we're gonna get stuck with base. This card feels so dated. This was 8 home runs ago. All right, so that's base. One going out to Chi-Chi's, one going out to Guapo, and one for myself. And there's 2 others if people want them. Florist fam, 2 for 1. All right, there we go. Tommy is on the Tigers and Guardians. Florist fam collectively has White Sox, Royals. That paid off last part 1. Mets to the Mr. Who else is here? Anyways, here's the team sheet. We're starting off with 2021 Series 2. I'm kind of excited about part 2. So we got a Bobby Witt rookie going out to Mr. Florist in part 1. And now I'm kind of hoping we can somehow top that. Silver pack. Mojo pack maybe is a better way to phrase that. How's everybody doing? All right, let's roll. One of the things about the white elephants, Bo Jackson auto, what product would he be in? I was just going to say something that's related in that there's Kimbrel. He just re-signed. I always tell myself I'm going to check checklists for the white elephant. Kyle Ripken, All-Star. And it's always hard because it's a bunch of different products, and I didn't get to it yet again. So some of this will surprise me. Some of them I remember the rookie class pretty well, others not so much. Class all day. What are you taking? I know in general what you're taking, but what was today? Nope. I do like that one. I remember that from Sonic. Nope, not Sonic. 2021. From Chrome, I guess. Is that this COVID picture with the gator on? They have those, J.P. Crawford, they have those for historical long deceased figures, right? Locks of hair. It kind of weirds me out. Platinum Players is Stan the Man on the die cut. Historical geology. Is there any way you can sum up what that means in a chat, or? That sounds very interesting. Not the guy for, or not the best at science. Oh, he's straight up wearing a mask. Didi Gregorius. I don't know if that makes me sad or nostalgic. So if I remember correctly, out of Flagship, we did not get any autos. We kept getting the Relic when you get the either or. Cabrian Hayes. Abreu. Maybe we can change that. The start of paleontology. Interesting. But it's not paleontology. Sinsu Chu. Kyle Tucker. I'm not sure. Future Star worked out. Flipped around card, and it's a Mariner. Randy Johnson. Why is he flipped around? 441 on the code. 423. Either an SP or an image variation, I suppose. SP or image variation, I guess. The code is different. We're going to load it. Anything going on with that game? No?
I'm going to get my chair in just in case I come in.
Fraley. Yeah, you can use that other one if you want to.
Your chair?
That Randy is sweet, although I don't know what made it flipped around. Okay. Different Mariner Randy.
Yeah, Randy Johnson.
Jazz Chisholm rookie.
Oh, I can't fit.
There is a gold to 2021, and it's Quinn Hyung Kim. The golds looked better back then. I'll give you the serial, or the, what do you call it? What's the bottom? Not serial as in it's out of, because it doesn't have one. But the Kim is to 2021. The last 3 digits are not the same as the rest of the base. So the last 3 digits of the code are 441. And the rest of the base, or the base, 423. Gold numbers is out of 2021. 1016. 1016 out of 2021. That is a trigger card. Yeah, if you have insight onto the Randy, it's got to be an image variation, although it's a little weird for a retired player, I would think. But 366 Randy Johnson. If it was, you mean? Yohan Ramirez. Rainbow Jordan Montgomery. DH debuts. I do not remember that insert. That's bizarre. I'm not sure that's something you would want to make a card out of. He can no longer play the field, so he debuted at DH. Am I the only one? That's weird. Did we just find out some information, Mrs. Flores? Your birthday? It's not 366. It's not Saber. It's not Saber stats either. Just nothing but rookies in this one. Got it. 3/4 of that pack was rookie cards. I have to figure that one out. Careful, bud. I gotcha. Ryan Jeffers, another rookie. Griffey on the insert All-Star. That does my heart good. There was a Suarez. Edwin Encarnacion. Oh, card number. I'm sorry. I misunderstood what was happening there. I'll tell you in just a second. Yeah, that'd be great, buddy. Rudebaker. Andrus. Home run challenge. Gleyber Torres. Unfortunately, not redeemable. Mark Melanson, who looks ancient in there. 423. Oh, Randy is card number 366. Oh, you're saying the card number 366 is the SP. Okay. Mystery solved. Thank you. You solved it minutes ago and I didn't notice. All right, there it is. Thank you. So, El Guapo Grande, you have a Randy SP. That is very nice. Satchel Paige. So we haven't hit the relic or the... There's a Mountcastle.
Is it a fake?
On the throwback. Yeah, it's a fake back.
It's numbered.
Where?
Up there.
No, that's the card number.
Oh.
Yeah. It is a sweet looking card. That's the Heritage.
Should I just
That's a rookie. Yes, please. And Ozuna. Cut auto and flagship. That's cool. I assume cut auto. I don't know how else they would have done it. Significant stats. Mike Trout. Average distance 220 feet. Average distance of what? All hits? Yep, all balls in play. Ty Cobb's an SP. Okay, so the SPs have unique card numbers. Is that it then? So all card number 366 of Johnson are the SPs. More masks. Yachty in that one. Didn't open a whole lot of 2021. I opened 2019, 20, and then basically a ton ever since. Oh, that's a very damaged card. Holy cow. Edwin Rios, Future Stars.
Yeah, how is it damaged?
It is very damaged.
What happened?
There's all kinds of foil junk right here. I don't know if this card is a whole lot going on with it, but who's got the Dodgers? Is it Shinjiro? Shinjiro might not hurt to just reach out to Topps, because the odds of them replacing it with something worth more than that are pretty high, I would say. It's like the shrink wrap on the foil got too melty or something.
Oh, yeah.
To me, that's there's no downside to seeing if Topps will throw you another Dodger.
Wait, do you see
It's a
or do
pretty
they
card
see?
otherwise. Be the owner, yeah. Different player for the base version. Okay, I remember that debacle from trying to find some singles. Thank you for that. Not confusing at all. That's a sweet photo. Picture time. No, there's another one. Michael Conforto. I like that. I guess they'd be called inserts on the Heritage. All right, we're still looking for our relic or our auto. Let's go for an auto. So that feels Heritage-like on the SP numbering too then.
Wait, was that fake auto the real auto?
No. No. So this box either has a auto or a relic.
What's it gonna be?
Gold, Chad, Wallach, Fish.
What's that number 2?
We will find. Well, it's going to be numbered to 2021, but we'll find. Thank you.
2021?
Yeah, because the year it was produced is what the number is going to be out of. 566 out of 2021. Hoping that might be an auto, but no such luck.
The very last pack.
I feel like it's pretty unanimous. If you go for a replacement, obviously if it's a high value card, then you're going to get probably something cooler back, but Dodger dude, and you say, hey, I like the Dodgers, like, I can't imagine that card we just pulled, even in mint condition, is worth much of anything. So I think anything you get. Crochet rookie. Sleeve Crochet. I feel like it'd be a good idea. Brent Rooker rookie. Chavez Ravine. Yeah, nothing crazy yet. Mostly me being confused about all the releases. Alex Kirilloff.
Blurry.
It is blurry. Zanino and Romine. And my internet quality has gone down. Thanks for noticing. Hopefully that's better. The dangers of streaming at 6 o'clock or at 6 o'clock p.m. period, I guess. We're a little blurry. I'll try to be more audible. I feel like the team cards were better in 2021. If you guys haven't watched their videos, Cali Drifter and Shinjiro, they open a lot of cool stuff. Some non-baseball as well, which I could stand to be educated on. Look at that mask celebration. Shane Bieber, what's that? No. It would be up, you mean, right? Scroll up. Another crochet rookie. Twins. Where is it? What is this? We have an auto. Sweet. It looks like a sticker auto. Here we go. The auto is Derek Lee throwback. Very nice. Cubbies. JK Cubs. How about a Derek Lee auto? I like that. Given the weak rookie class in 21, I would say a vet might be the way to what to wish for. That is not a very good looking top loader. JK Cubs, congrats. Derek Lee on the 70 celebration. That's gorgeous. Okay. We did pull an auto, and it was a significant cubby from the past.
Is it numbered?
Let me see what I can do about this picture. If you're not. No. Okay.
Until 6:40. I can turn it on until 6:40.
Want to try it?
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. We'll see if we can't do much, but I haven't upgraded my internet equipment. All right. Well, we're gonna show off that Derek Lee when we get better quality photos. Kikuchi. Wait. They were all there. There's another SP. Is that right? Or no, Kikuchi wasn't the SP. Sorry. Randy Johnson was. Okay. By association, he's getting sleeved. Yikes. We've got 2 more packs besides the Mojo, and you can tell me, should I shut the stream down, try over? Should I push through? I don't want this. This is supposed to be enjoyable. There's another Dodger rainbow foil. That one is Justin Turner, and that one is not damaged. Very nice. Don Mattingly All-Star. Shinjiro, you're too kind. Boutre. Ugh. Shinjiro, you have a Justin Turner, and what you did miss was a, to my knowledge, not a very significant one, but a very damaged rainbow foil on Edwin Rios. And I was suggesting you hit up tops because why not? You're not going to be able to even see the damage because the picture's terrible, but it's a very jacked up rainbow foil. And I just said, since the card isn't worth a whole lot, might as well try tops. Restarted after the silver. I'm all for it. So this is the last base pack, or I shouldn't say base, but the last regular pack. Dylan Cease. At least we got an auto.
Something good. Extra.
Ooh, another numbered card.
I told you.
No, you're absolutely right. Foil, red foil, is that the right term? Andrew Heaney. Angel spots. Nice color match on an Angels card. Heaney's to 199. This is a Shohei Ohtani card. Shohei Ohtani card. Looks very good on the Angels. Exactly. A pack versus a rainbow foil of a guy who I believe does not play for the Dodgers anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong. Listella. No, that damage card was a Dodger. Syndergaard. Cishek. And G-Man Choi. All right, we got the Mojo. Still blurry. This is so frustrating. This is like our main event too. Mojo, George Springer. I think one of these is going to be numbered. That's going to be sweet. So we got a George Springer base Mojo. Ken Griffey Jr. base Mojo. That is a sweet card. Eddie Murray base Mojo. And we have a blue Alex Verdugo Red Sox version. I think that's still the 150 for the Mojos. Oh, thank you. All right, well, Verdugo, the Red Sox, I'm not sure Red Sox fans are all that sad, but this is a pretty card. Verdugo, 63 out of 150 on the Verdugo Mojo. Blue. Oh, he plays for the Reds now. Got it. Okay, let me try to get a better stream going. Give me 1 second, please. Thank you. All right, so the key is just to go cellular. Another thing I did to back myself up is I did I finally went unlimited data. So, all right, so the cards that I think we missed that we didn't get to see a good shot of. Andrew Heaney to 199. Very nice color match. The big one, Derek Lee, J.K. Cubs' card. The kingdom is restored. And we got the Verdugo blue to 150 Mojo. I think that was it for hits during the blurry phase, the dark days. All right. I'm going to go to this just because the box is so giant. And what I'm actually going to do...
Wait, do the extra card thing.
I need to sort before I do that because I need to actually have them available. I'm only pulling those. You'll see why. Because this box is giant. This is a fun one. For a while, you know that I love this product. This is the calendar. So one thing is happening today that I've never allowed to happen previous is I'm going to be opening it, obviously, all at once. This is also going to be very hard to stay on camera. Last Christmas, I would do a couple times a week or something like that. I would open a couple packs, and people had gotten basically buying single packs. And then we did a countdown to Christmas as an advent calendar is intended. This year, however, it cannot fit. We're going to get 24 packs out of it. 21 of them, or 20 of them, I believe, are like the regular packs. And then everything else is going to be the special stuff. Tree and buybacks. So unlike before, I'm going to slide this out. We're going to not open those doors. We're going to grab them right out of here.
I like opening the doors.
I know, but we will do that because now we get a chance to talk about our plans for Christmas. All right, so forget this is just going to be ugly. I'm going to try to gently pull these packs out. This thing is enormous. I shipped one of these to Burl last Christmas and had to get a very large box because it's a legit advent calendar where you open doors and stuff. I will have Topps Holiday packs to stacks. I will have Topps Holiday breaks. If they have multiple formats like they did this year with the advent calendar and the... All right, there's half of it. This is one of the ugliest things I've done on camera. There's some special packs. All right, so we've got 7 more of the regular packs. Just ripping the Band-Aid right off as far as getting these out of their prisons.
Not the easier way to see.
And if anyone hasn't seen Holiday, buckle up because it's super fun, even if it's August.
Almost Christmas. Not quite.
Although I would urge you when 2025 Holiday comes around, assuming they do the advent calendar again. So that's our evergreen pack. Those are exclusive to the calendar. This was Christmas Eve. That's a buyback pack, 89 Topps. Not sure that's the biggest pack in the bunch, but... And these are, this is the buyback, sorry, foil buyback. And there's 2 of those from the 22nd and 23rd of December. Ryan, weren't you in? You must not have been. In the, you were definitely around. We did these countdown to Christmas last year. All right, so we're going to save all those for the end. And we're going to open these. I will say the one knock on this is that it's hard to extract the packs. But if you're only doing 1 a day, it's not too bad, I guess. Bam! Pete Crow Armstrong, and the design was nuts, too. So plaids. This was in multiple SKUs. Salvador Perez. Naughty or Nice List, Bobby Witt. That is a die cut insert. Jack Leiter and Trey Linscomb. And if you don't know Holiday, we're also looking for image variations, and they're going to have Christmas elements to them.
Oh, yeah.
Like literal reindeer antlers
Yeah, I
and
remember that.
elves and snowmen. Our plaid is Slade Saccone. Adolis Garcia is on the nice list. Because why wouldn't you be? Luis Arias and Juan Soto.
Wait, is this the same break?
Hidden Elves, that's right. This is all part of the White Elephant, yeah.
Okay.
Colton Cowser.
Nick's pot.
Jordan Montgomery. Dylan Cease is the plaid. Matt Olson is on the nice list. Vladdy Guerrero. I really think they should have someone on the naughty list.
Yeah.
There's a couple of players I could see getting on the naughty list. Andres Jimenez. Keston, sorry, I always get him confused with Keston here. Heston Kierstad is the plaid. That could use a sleeve. It's a rookie. Class A is on the nice list. Probably needs to be switched to the naughty list at this point in his career. He got in trouble for breaking some rules.
Class A?
Yeah. He is currently suspended because he may or may not have had some bad gambling stuff going on. Spencer Horowitz is the plaid. Nice list, Kevin Gossman. Emerson Hancock.
For a second, I thought you were talking about Jonathan Class A.
Oh, no, different Class A.
Okay. I was like, you're talking about Class A? What?
See, this is where we need unlicensed. Alex Bregman, plaid. Pete Alonso, nice list. Because Topps will not do players dirty like that. But Leaf, I could see Leaf doing something like that. Leaf needs to put out the naughty list.
Leaf? Who's Leaf?
Leaf is a trading card company, but they don't have a license. So they'd probably be more willing. Bryce Harper, plaid. More willing to put out a naughty list. Shohei Ohtani on the nice list. Brandon Nemo, that's right. It feels very weird opening these packs all at once. I actively resisted this last year. The downside to not wanting to open them all at once is the countdown to Christmas is awesome in theory. Class A rookie plaid.
That's the Class A.
Ty France on the nice list. Wilson Contreras. Hopefully I didn't skip on by an SPL. Double check. I love the countdown, but actually able to stream for 24 days straight, even if it's just a pack. So I'll have to find another way to do that, assuming they make the advent calendars again. Topps, no. Topps not. Wasn't it Topps not? Evaldi is on the nice list.
5 wins. What does that mean?
5 wins for Nate Evaldi.
Oh, he was pitching in 5 wins?
I think 5 postseason wins, yeah. 5 for a regular season wouldn't be all that many.
Yeah.
Yeah, the all gam. Yeah, there's a lot you could do with that stuff. Shota. Gunner. Evan Carter, plaid. Rookie. Kevin Gaussman. Pete Alonso. Tell us about the Cooperstone. Noel V. Marte. Jordan Beck. Our plaid is Mr. Paul Skeens. Evan Carter on the nice list, and Bryce Harper.
Paul Skeens numbered?
Paul Skeens. No, the plaids aren't numbered. They're just a little more, they're exclusive to the calendar, so you don't see them as much. Panini Boys of Summer comes out today or tomorrow, I think. I want to try to find a way to work that into a break, but
Can we get them?
there's like 8 cards and it's $200 a box or something like that. Somewhere in there, it might even be more. So it's got to be the right break format. Corbin Carroll. I have this in my Christmas Carol. Get it? I think he's wearing a snowman hat in the SP. Ronald Acuna. Mason Wynn plaid. Nice list. Johan Duran. Aaron Judge.
No, I don't think he is.
$300 a box, says Dan. Can I give up the little secret, Dan? Wade Meckler, if you know, you know. Yandy Diaz. Dan is the one who provided this box, and he is now my best friend. It's a rainforest. Or it's a, yeah, rainforest. Let's make it rain something.
Rain
Blake Snell. I got this box handed off to me in person. Dan doesn't live too far from me, and we've met up a few times. More to come, I'm sure, but the handoff was fun. It's always fun to see people in person, but then it was Topps Holiday, which is why we're now BFFs. He just doesn't know it. Brenton Doyle. Plaid is Seiya. Spencer Strider on the nice list. Josh Young and George Springer. I hope I haven't skipped by an SP. I think they're in the calendars. I'm almost positive they are. He says he knows it. Shohei. Tristan Casas Plaid. Matt Olson, nice list. Logan Gilbert. Goldie. 4 more of the regular packs. So we're at what? We're at the 17th of December. The season has gone by so fast. I don't know if it sounds like I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how you would pump a largely retail in a very inexpensive product like Topps Holiday, but I'm like seriously stoked, and I will probably pick up a case for breaks and personals. Andy Rodriguez. The megas are like $40, 10 packs, 10 cards each. The calendars were 40 or 50 on the primary. They went way up on the secondary. And the Christmas ornaments, which was kind of like a fat pack. Ronald Acuna on the nice list. Kyle Harrison, they were like $20. So like, if you just like cool cards and you're not worried about value, because there are some low number parallels, there are some autos, but they're really hard to hit. Santa Claus literally makes an appearance. Devin Williams, we pulled the Santa Claus in a break last year. Yandy Diaz, nice list. Rojas and Soderstrom. Remember that, Princetone?
Yeah.
The Santa Claus?
Yeah. Isn't there an actual Santa Claus?
Oh yeah, we did a every year but one, I think, right? Of Topps Holiday. 2016 through current. Mike Trout is the plaid. Luis Arias on the nice list. And we did pull a metallic Shohei rookie out of that. That was fun. I've actually done the over the years concept twice now, and both times pulled a nice little Shohei. So we go for the junk wax. Let's do the junk wax first. There's bubble gum too. Who wants the gum?
I do.
Let's remember some guys. This is how you sneak pre-2010 or wherever I put the cutoff for the cards in the white elephant. This is how you sneak it in. You want to try it, Princetone?
Sure.
Okay, here's the deal. Princestone's going to try the gum, but the deal is you have to narrate. You have to say what you're thinking when you eat the gum. Princestone's about to eat it.
Wait, I have to say what I'm thinking.
Terry Francona has the gum damage. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Francona's the one with the damage.
I have to say what I'm
You have to say like, oh, it's terrible, it's crunchy, or it's the best gum I've ever had, or tell us.
Ow.
What did you break? And now Dad owes dental bills. Do we have to take you to the dentist?
No, wait. Ah.
Gene Nelson looks like Dennis Eckersley. How was it? Jose Buddy just spit in the trash can. Dave Steve.
Gross.
Hojo.
Ah. Oh, it's gross.
It's gross. Now, does it taste gross or is the texture gross?
Both.
The company store. He's going to get water. DeCenzo. Ken Caminiti. Drew Hall. Man, these hairstyles never get old. Barry Jones. Raphael Belliard. Frank Viola and Marvin Freeman. Oh, I did not know that. He's game. I don't know that I have ever explained to him. We'll do one buyback first. The whole gum concept from Junk Wax era. So I don't think he knew what was coming. I'm not sure he was directly aware. Ricky Henderson, very nice. So it's gonna have the stamp in true buyback fashion, and I don't immediately recognize the design. What year is this card from? 93. 93 tops. So it's a base out of 93, but it has the 2024 holiday stamp on the buyback. All right, well, we'll do the other buyback. There are autos in the buybacks, but I think the odds are pretty dang low. This isn't throwing us back too far. Paul Goldschmidt, out of opening day, I'm guessing 14 or 15. 15 Goldie with the buyback stamp. And just for fun, I'm going to top load these. We just encountered some odd potato chips at a gas station on our way back from a little 3-day weekend excursion. What's the flavor? So these are exclusive to the calendars, called an evergreen pack, and they do look pretty sweet. Shohei Ohtani, good start. Looks like you're at the tree farm. Wyatt Langford, rookie, also nice. Ken Griffey Jr., Hall of Famer, should have been unanimous. Also nice. That's a nice little evergreen pack. Expand what we do here at the Kingdom. So Weston.
What?
Prince Dome. Oops. That is rookie mistake. That is gum from 1989. So yours truly was about your age, give or take, when that gum was produced.
What does that mean?
That means you just ate really old gum.
So like 30-year-old gum. 40-year-old gum.
We'll go 30, yeah. 30-year-old gum. That sounds better.
And 40.
2 more boxes in the white elephant.
Did you pull anything crazy?
Nothing crazy, just sweet holiday cards.
You show us a bunny.
Good rookie class, and this is going to be a good box. Heritage high number out of 23, where most of the 23 cool rookies were. Is it?
Yes.
Any school? Just started, right?
Yeah, literally 4 minutes.
Prince Dome is going to be going back and forth between the break and the Mariner game. 1 second, we'll open that here. All right. Should have a top. Ooh, that's nice.
No puzzle piece.
I've never gotten one with a puzzle piece. Gunnar Henderson on the puzzle.
Is it an actual puzzle?
It is an actual puzzle. And J-Note gets to decide whether he's going to keep it sealed or put the puzzle together. That's cool. I dig it. This stream does. This is part 2, so this will be. There's one more after this box. One more box to open after this box, I should say. And then that is the white elephant. And then I am gonna sort 3/4 of a case of cards. So be nice. And then there's a couple of cool concepts for the next white elephant floating around. I might wait just to touch, just because they are a heavy lift. So scheduling these ones is definitely a little bit more of a challenge, but it won't be too long before white elephant number 4 goes up. Brent Sullivan. Okay, so this is high number. I think we're looking for cards 700 or 701 and up as the SPs. Rookie performers Logan Allen. Isbell and Reagans. That is technically correct for Team Ocho, but the last box looks similar but different from one of the boxes you provided. Jake DeGrom. And Hishikawa on the Chrome to $9.99. That's a thick boy. Hishigawa. Stowers rookie. I will check for SPs on the high numbers during the sort. They're not always easy to spot, and they're not even necessarily players you would expect to have been put on the SP list, so we may skip a few. Who's your cousin? See, I think that would be awesome. I'm a little concerned that people would think it's a gimmick or shady or something, but I think that'd be fun. I was thinking kind of along those lines, but like I'd have to complicate it intentionally to make it more of a mystery, but like provide X amount of money and then groups, but not everyone in the break. Stone Garrett, for some reason, I think, nope, he's not an SP. Groups within the break are sort of separated out to vote, like by this or by that. By as in B-U-Y. So the mystery remains as far as what we're opening. And I thought of that only because I think the ordering for a relatively low dollar amount per person can be a pain. I think some folks are like, maybe not. And I don't mind doing the bulk order, but I'd rather decide that up front than do it piecemeal, if that makes sense. It's a relic and a piece of card we're going to look at in a second. Blockman is the relic. I believe we can still get a auto out of this, though. Blackman. Napkin relic, unfortunately. And then something fell out of that pack, too. Julian. These cards are tough. That is Julian. And Jordan Walker. Very nice. Blackman. Who's got the Rockies? Hit them up. I'm always happy to do that. Lovifs has the Rockies. That was a drafted or wheeled team. Can't remember what we did. So this fell out of the pack. It's a piece of cardboard. Like literally probably cut off the card before or at the facility. As far as I know, Lovifs is not a Rockies guy, so I bet you could arrange something. Adam Frazier. Are you a Blackman collector? Oswald Peraza. I get those two confused. Kodai Senga. And that is a rookie. Romy Gonzalez, Michael Conforto. Boo. Wheel for the cardboard. Princeton likes to run the wheel just for fun, to make decisions in life. So he'd be down. Ryan Noda. Michael Bush, rookie. Corey Lee. BB. Thaddeus Ward. Mason Miller, rookie. Blake Sabal. Okay. See, I have a special place in my heart for the Rockies in general. But I'd be lying if I said that translated to cards a whole lot. I do keep some of them. I love Rockies color matches. I love old-timey Rockies from when I was more of a fan. Goldie, award winner. Which explains why the Rockies often, it's not like I'm scooping them up in breaks all that often, but Oh, nice. He's a good one. I lived in Colorado during their World Series run, and I have a soft spot for him. I guess I would consider him my National League team, but it's not like I follow them super closely. I'm rooting for them today because they're playing our division opponent, that baseball team from Houston, Stroud. Presley. Yeah, some rough years. There's a Hishigawa base in Colorado. The Hammer. Shane McClanahan. He said he didn't, but I think he followed the money. What do we have here? What's flipped around in Heritage? Traded Luis Arias. I didn't think these were terribly rare. Why is it flipped around? I don't remember those being rare cards. Did I mess up the flip? I did not. That is a Josh Young. I feel like the Josh Young would be better than the traded. Maybe I'm wrong. Luis Arias, this is his first trade, maybe second. I don't remember those being particularly rare. Maybe I'm wrong. Did he actually admit it? I wasn't aware of that. Then and now, 6-hitter, or 6 hits, I should say. McCutcheon. Carlos Vargas. So you know what comes out or goes on sale this week? Logo Fractor tomorrow, actually. Who's into Logo Fractor? Didn't Braun accuse the tester? Or is this a different Braun story? I believe it's pre-sale. It's the first I've heard of Logo Fractor in 25, so I can't imagine it's actually out because I didn't see anything prior. Pretty sure it's the pre-sale. Matt McLean, rookie. Arias and Peralta. I would like to open that for sure. The card volume's lower, but the price is not too crazy. It was like 140, I think. Not a rookie for Robles. Award winner Verlander.
5-0 San Diego.
Get out. Miguel Vargas.
Castillo hit the leadoff on grand slam.
Thanks. Our Mariners are down 5-0. Who is this flipped around? Is this another traded? Home run special. I feel like they're messing with me. This card is not rare. Cal Stevenson, rookie. Grossman and Ildemargo Vargas. Expected more out of this hobby, to be honest. Let's get it going. Cosgrove, Rasmussen. I'm not. I'm opening baseball cards. My son is, though. Am I a bad father? Christopher Morel, rookie performers. Dan, I'm going tomorrow. I just fell into tickets with somebody. If by chance you happen to be going. Hoping for a better outcome. 4 packs left. Yes, Forrest. It's like I need to buy a better mic just for that purpose. SP, I believe, on the Mercado. On the high number variant. One then. What then? $25 logo fractor? Maybe I just missed it. I just don't have any recollection that there was a pre-sale. Speaking of pre-sales, I'll drop the prices. Tristan Casas in that chrome break, but we are unfortunately in a bit of a waiting period. Topps released did the pre-sale, took everybody's money, and then said, "Just kidding, it's not actually coming out." In person only. Okay, they have done that in the past at the National, I think. So I guess that makes sense. All right, interesting. Must have gotten it from somewhere. Kellenic. Caballero. That's the rookie. Where's Burrell? All right, we do have one more box of the White Elephant. I'm just gonna move some cards. It's getting a little cardy in. Last box, 2022 Topps Fire. All right. The White Elephant will come to a close shortly, but hopefully not before we get something else cool. All right. I think we know who we're looking for in here. Maybe we can double down the wit. Weird. All right. Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders. Can you imagine if that kind of a monster royal hit came out? All right. I don't believe I've ever opened 22 Topps Fire. I have opened other years, thanks to our very own Arshinjiro. Clevenger. Syndergaard. Harper. Tucker. Rendon. McCutcheon. A bunch of dudes. Castellanos flipping out as Tim and hold on. Folks, there's a lot of interesting stuff happening here. Flamethrowers, Shohei Ohtani. Now, sometimes Topps Fire makes you think something is very rare, and it actually isn't. But I want to say this is a very, very nice hit. But I might have been deceived. Shohei Ohtani. Okay, it is not numbered. It is a beautiful color match. Maybe it is a base insert. Tyson X is the insert type. Yeah, it's super cool. Shohei Ohtani. Whether this is worth $1 or $1,000, it's not worth $1,000. This is a really sweet looking card. And that is why Topps Fire is amazing. We're going to come back to Tim Anderson freaking out because that's hilarious. Schwarber is an orange. Schwarber's numbered to $2.99. A good pack there. So we just got done talking about how Topps wouldn't, intentionally negatively produce cards about players, but 170 out of 299 on the Schwarber. But does anyone else see? Flipping out. Yes, I understand that's the insert name, but to call what Anderson bat flip wouldn't do it justice. This was a full-on heave. As soon as he connected on the long home run to left field against the Royals, Tim slid his right hand down the barrel, turned to face the home dugout, and fired his lumber as if it were a javelin. That's incredible. That's my favorite card. No, that's not true. I like the Ohtani. Lewis and Martinez. Do you have an all aces? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you have the big boy. To the moon, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Another die cut on fire, Vladdy Guerrero. That's interesting. 2 of them in a row. Depth perception is important. Robert, Mrs. Florist, and then another card there behind it. Duran, some foil coming up. Yachty, Freed again. Interesting collation. This Freed is red but not numbered. Mullins and Webb. Probably not giving the rookies their due, am I? Jackson Mays. To the moon is Christian Yelich, Lindor, and C.J. Abrams. Padres. C.J. Abrams. It is a lot of fun, and the 2022 ain't cheap. The group that put this together. Oh, hey! There's one of our autos. Matt Vierling. Sticker auto. Philly's getting a hit. I think he's been playing decently. Snuck up on me there. There are 2 autos in this box if memory serves. Vierling. Rookie auto. Take it. It's a lot to keep up with. Judge on the red. That's not going to be numbered either. Tell me it's not a good-looking card. Torres and Miranda. Cole. Kirby. To the moon. Nope, on fire. Bobby Witt. So we did get a Witt, but nothing crazy. The die cuts look good. They look like some sort of sci-fi movie poster. Lewis, Olson, Scooble. Not a rookie. Peralta. Has been around longer than I thought. Barrios. There's our second auto. This one is Corbin Burns. That is a fun one. Y&W Day. I think you're in here, Kyle. This is your card, sir. Corbin Burns auto out of 2022 Fire. Looks purple. And it is numbered to 50. Important fact. 12 of 50 on the Burns. Sir, very nice card. Fire, I think, is exclusively sticker autos, but it's helped by the foil, I think. You can definitely tell it's a sticker, though. 12 of 50 on the Burns. Nice shots. Those are actually good autos. There are some pretty lousy autos in here as far as the checklist goes. I would say we did well on those two. Yeah. Soler. Joe Ryan. I've seen people pull bonus autos out of these. 2 is the number they guarantee. Green. Joe Adele. That is number 2, 199. I want to see Joe Ryan on my Mariners. Complete the circle. Joe Adele to 199. Looks like he's broken through glass. That's amazing. To the Moon. J-Ram. There's another Mrs. Flores card. Always want to call him Greg, but his name is Andrew. I don't think he plays for Milwaukee now. Tatis. Stremski. Chisholm on the unnumbered red. It's not called red either. Wong and Newt Bar. So I don't think any of the folks in this room are having the game that we want. McCarthy and Snell. Josh Donaldson. Hunter Green. Jackie. Who said something about Jackie earlier? No, that was Mays. That was Mays. Trout and Real Muto. Don't even get me started on this beautiful card. Another nice Shohei. That is apparently the Tyson Beck X insert. That's a couple of nice Shoheis. Definitely has a cosmic feel. I could absolutely see that. The card quality is a little lower than cosmic, but yes. Shohei Ohtani, you've got some nice Shoheis. Yeah, exactly. This is what? Well, it doesn't come out anymore, but it was probably a third of the price of cosmic. Jose Siri. Walker Buehler on fire. Cosmic is crazy. Though it does make me feel a little less than or something. Hank Aaron. Because it's hard to keep track of. Hank Aaron on the foil. That's beautiful. J-Ram again. And which Smith is that? Kevin Smith. Yeah, I think you can tell a little bit from the card quality. It doesn't feel high-end, but it looks high-end, if that makes any sense. That was my view of it anyway. Hank Aaron. few packs left of the White Elephant. We still have the Finest break to go as well. Yeah, I would argue this is a lot nicer than Big League, though. Kirilov. Hernandez. Benintendi. I like the Carlos Correa fired up. All right, so we've had 2 fired ups in this box, so that Shohei probably is not too crazy. Last pack. I like the megas they did, celebration megas. I just wish it wasn't the only solution to a lower end product like Big League was or opening day. Rosarina the Ray. Moncada. Vidal Brujan. All right, folks. So White Elephant Part 2 yielded in no real good order the following cards. First of all, Sweet Gunner puzzle piece, or puzzle. Ooh, Big League 2. Jackie, On Fire Bobby Witt, To the Moon Vladdy, and On Fire Vladdy. Flipping out Tim Anderson. Hishigawa to 999 out of Heritage, high number. Blackman, Clubhouse Collection Relic. Oscar Mercado is one of the SPs I did catch. I'll catch more in the sort. Traded. Luis Arias was flipped around. Mason Miller's base rookie. Kodai Senga. Jordan Walker, all base rookies. Out of Holiday, Otani, Langford, and Junior. Some of our rookie plaids. Wynn, Carter, Skeens, Class A. Nice list. Shohei Otani, Horowitz, Kierstad. Damage card, Edwin Rios. Kikuchi is a base card. I got a little confused on that one. Crochet Twins. Mountcastle, a rookie throwback. Platinum players, Stan the Man. And rainbows are Montgomery and Turner. Oh, how's my audio? Hank Aaron. Goldie, buyback out of Holiday. Henderson's a buyback out of Holiday. To 2021, Chad Wallach. Kwang Hyun Kim. Randy Johnson was an SP. Alex Verdugo, Red Sox, Blue Mojo to 150. Derek Lee, I love this card. Good auto out of Flagship. Nice color match on the Heaney. Schwarber is orange to 299. Adele is green to 199. A couple of cool looking Shoheis. Flamethrowers and Tyson Beck X fired up. And our autos out of the fire were Corbin Burns and Matt Vierling. Not quite as crazy as the last part 1 White Elephant, but that concludes White Elephant. I hope you're into the format. I think we are. We'll do a new one soon. And I'm going to mute real quick. I'm going to put this break off to the side, and then we're back with Finest and a Chrome Mega. Man, I was muted. Rookie mistake. I said thank you to Forrest. I said welcome to JP Allen, first break with me. He's got the Angels and Giants. And then I said 25 Chrome out of everything we've opened tonight, other than maybe the Tops Now, is the one I'm going to feel the least insecure about opening because I actually know this product well. Josh Naylor, Nacho Alvarez, Justin Robleski, Future Stars, Jackson Holiday. Very nice. Kodai Senga on the Prism. Kodai Senga is a refractor. It's not a prism, it's a X-fractor. My bad. So back-to-back parallels, unnumbered parallels for Senga. And that is a refractor right there. How does zoom work? I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. Mookie Betts, Salvi, Castillo, who blew our game today. Jeffers, X Factor, Rhett Lauder, that is a rookie. And Tyler Gentry is an actual prism. Rookie prism on Gentry. William Contreras, Brooks Baldwin. Ooh, very nice. Purple, and it's a national. And it's an auto. It's Orlando Ribalta. Purple speckle, I believe, to 299. That is not the national we were looking for, but it's the national that we got. We did get an auto out of a mega, which, if I didn't allow myself to dream for 5 seconds, would be a win. Orlando Ribalta, purple speckle to 299. It is a pretty card. It is indeed. Nats. Loch Ness Monster. Jimenez. X-Fractor Mason Wynn, and Refractor Rhett Lauder. I'm just going to go ahead and sleeve all of these guys. I was thinking James Wood. Lauder is a refractor. 4 more packs out of the mega. Reese Hines, rookie. Power players, Ronald Acuna Jr. X-Fractor Grant McRae, rookie. And X-Fractor Ronald Acuna Jr. Scherzer, Joey Bart, Luis Angel Acuna. All right, give me your unbiased opinion. That's a base rookie on Acuna. Same with Orelvis. There is a Dylan Cruz. That one's an X-Fractor, and Mason Wynn is a refractor. Unbiased opinion. Who is your AL MVP? Because I am capable of nothing less than a very biased opinion. Which also means, sadly, that Chrome Update is going to be very expensive because I think it's going to come out right around, if not after. Let's think about this. Yeah. The MVPs are already known. So Mariners spots would be nuts if he were to win. Fitzgerald, Blaylock, Benintendi, All Etch, Freddie Freeman. Juan Yepes and Caden Dana are X-Fractors. All right, we got one more pack of the Mega. I like to hear it. Maybe you're telling me what I want to hear. Locklear's a rookie, and here is an orange Oriole. Oh, this is exciting. In a big country. Sir, at the very least, you have a color match Oriole. Ryan Mountcastle. 1 of 25. Orange Wave. I don't like to say too often, it's not the Oriole we were looking for, but sometimes I just can't help it because I'm guessing that is not the Oriole you would have hoped. But if you're an Oriole collector, that is a sweet color match on the Mountcastle, and it's a bookend 1 of 25. Team color matches are the best. Brooks Baldwin, that's very nice. That's a rookie. Max Fried is an X-Factor, as is Gustavo Campero. And that is a rookie. That's a nice Brooks Baldwin for the White Sox. Nick T with the White Sox in this one, though. Not too shabby on those two. That's out of a mega. We have to be happy about that. Because Topps told us we had to. It is absolutely still pretty. If that were a color match on my team, I would still be very pleased with it. Finest. Two, 4, 6. So we're going to get at least 3 autos out of this break. All right, here we go, friends. Manny Machado. Or Elvis Martinez, rookie. Max Muncy, Athletics, rookie. Drew Thorpe, common, I believe. Spencer Schwellenbach, our first auto already. Drew Thorpe to the White Sox. Nick T. That is a blue to 99, my friend. Drew Thorpe, rookie. Very nice. Numbered rookies is what we're about in this break. Drew Thorpe. Not a color match, but I'm partial to blue in general. Oh, and then we have Adel Amador to 235. Or excuse me, 325. Flip that, reverse it. That Drew Thorpe is sweet. Amador to 325. Here's what I don't like about Finest. I understand the common, uncommon, rare stuff, but you have a numbered card, still considered common. Doesn't make sense in my mind. Vladdy on the Creators. Tyler Locklear on the Refractor, and there's another name for it. Grant McRae, rookie, uncommon, to finish out the first pack. Nick Kurtz, Roy, Caden Dana, Cam Smith, nice rookies. Vladdy, our second auto. Brant Herder. Tigers, we're going Central. All right. It's funny you say Missy Elliott because I was thinking of Willy Wonka when he's always like, oh, reverse that or flip it or something like that. Tariq Skubal is covering up a very nice card. To 300, Mason Wynn, very nice. Skubal is a parallel. Mason Wynn is a pink or magenta, depending on what Topps called it. Uncommon. 31 of 300 on the Mason win. Kumar Rocker on the debut, Nick York on the arrivals, and Reese Hines uncommon on the rookie. Magenta, there we go. I don't consider myself Sagano rookie. Colorblind, but I also can't necessarily tell the difference between magenta and some others. Ellie. Gunner. Luis Angel Acuna. Chris Bryant. And this is Willie Adames, also magenta. Just like I was saying, it's magenta. Just playing. Numbered cards abound. Luis Angel Acuna. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Kyle. That is exactly what I was talking about. Sagano again on the debut this time. Luis Arias is a refractor, and Trey Sweeney is uncommon. Oh, Chris Bryant, did we look at these? I'm sorry. Yeah, we did. Ellie, Tatis, Sagano. The original. I do not like the new one, I must admit. Kwan and Burns. Ha-Seong Kim. Common. Pete Alonso. JT Realmuto. Jonathan India. To 200 Brooks Baldwin, so it is not magenta, and there is a very nice Aaron Judge coming up. Okay, so here's what I don't like. You're saying this is a magenta, and this is not a magenta. Make it make sense. They look, it's the same person. It's the same picture. Finest timelines, these look like they should be case hits. We hit one in the last one, but it is not. But they are sweet looking cards. AL King, case closed. Let's just see about that, Tops. There's no greater validation for a slugger to be associated with the legendary power hitters of the past. Big Bopper is let off blow 60 moonshot of the season. I'm going to go ahead and open that case back up, and we're going to talk about it again in late September. I said what I said. Arrivals, Jacob Wilson and Edwin Diaz on the base. Uncommon base. We saw these ones. India, Real Muto, and Polar Bear. Yeah, to be clear, the magenta comment had nothing to do with you, my friend. Just that sometimes the color parallels are confusing. Salvi, covering up. Yordan Alvarez, color match. Very nice. If you're into that sort of thing, very nice. I guess that's not a color match because that's a purple, isn't it? But it's got those orange flare to it. Debut, Luis Angel Acuna. Spencer Schwallenbach arrivals, and Mason Wynn is uncommon. Last pack of the break, last pack of the night. If you're into Bowman Chrome, there's a break open. White Elephant coming in the not too distant future. Bob Ross release date was supposed to be tomorrow. So I really hope to wake up to a shipping notification. We've waited long enough. Rhett Lauder. Oh, Rhett Lauder's to 75. We got a bonus auto, friends. Tommy, you're in the room. That is your card, sir. Rhett Lauder to 75. What is going on with this top loader? That is nice. Unexpected but nice. Card number 70 of 75 for you, Tommy. Rhett Lauder rookie. Debut auto. That is amazing. I'm getting choked up. That's gorgeous. I always consider the third auto or whatever, the extra auto, as the bonus auto, but I guess it could have been one of the other ones. Shota. X-Factor. Garrett Crochet to 200. That one looks purple. Some nice cards coming out tonight. Crochet the Red Sox. And we may not be done yet. What is behind Juan Soto? Sugano debut green to 75. Matt Olson uncommon. That is nice as well. I was thinking we might have a fourth auto, but we did get another hit. All right. Folks, not too shabby. I'm going to put all these magentas and such together to 250. Autos behind it. 25. All right. Folks, here we go. Garrett Crochet purple to 200. Sagano green to 75 on a rookie. AL King case is still open. Finest timelines, Aaron Judge. Adele Amador to 325. Yordan Alvarez to 250. Willie Adames to 300. Mason Wynn to 300. Brooks Baldwin to 200. Brett Herter, auto, unnumbered. Debut auto, is that the name? Debut? Finest autograph. Nope, not the debut. That's the debut. Drew Thorpe to 99 on the debut. There we go. And then same for Rhett Lauder, only that one's green to 75. Out of the Mega, we had Orlando Rebalta to 299 on the purple speckle. And an orange wave to 25, 1 of 25. Ryan Mountcastle also out of the Mega. Not a bad little break. A happy little break. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. That'll do it for now. Bob Ross, Bowman Chrome coming up. Hopefully Bob Ross here pretty quick. Thank you for your patience. I don't know. You tell me if I fill breaks too quickly before the release, but I just get so excited. Bob Ross in particular. I was just excited to even have it to break. Thank you. Flores family, have a good night. Shinjiro, Tommy, Forrest, JP, who else is on here? You guys are awesome. Have an awesome night. White Elephant hits can be shipped fairly quickly. White Elephant base adjacent will take me a little bit of time. There is a lot of cards. Dead GM, I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Have an awesome night. I appreciate it. I'll see you on the Discord. I'll try to get some hits posted tonight or tomorrow. God bless.